Hey everyone, Garen Flowers with Cinemark. The duo you've been wanting to see, their film is finally here, Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm here with the president of Marvel, Kevin Feige. Good to see you.
Good seeing you. Thank you.
You know, the big news in the film is that this is the first R-rated Marvel movie in its history. What makes it R-rated? What's the vibes?
Yes, there is language, there is blood, but it is cartoonish in a joyful way, and and everything behind the movie and the relationship between Deadpool and Wolverine, as people will see it unveil over the course of the film, is just very heartfelt and very emotional.
It's pretty hardcore, but it's not gratuitous. It's sort of perfectly in harmony with the spirit of the film, because it's a sort of crazy buddy movie. And
it's about friendship as well, so Kevin Feige put it well. He said it was the most wholesome R-rated movie ever.
The first two Deadpool movies were R, so there was never a question that when we made a Deadpool movie, it would also be R, because that's the fine line that the character plays, is that very wholesome, emotional aspect, and yet in a very subversive, fun way.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
You know, the comedy in the film is so important, but it doesn't work without the vulnerable and the emotional parts. So what do you think about the balance in this film? Emma, I'll start with you.
I think they've got the tone spot on, and I think it's a really unique thing that they've done here, where it's got everything you want from Deadpool. It's subversive, it's so funny, it's filthy. But then you've got these incredible moments of friendship, and it's, about these two characters who shouldn't really be friends, but become friends, and as they do, they grow and change each other and themselves, and in that way, it's really moving. So it's this incredible meeting of genres that they've done perfectly.
You can't do a good movie unless you really have a why and a how. And with Hugh, that answered everything, really. I mean, it was one of those situations that everybody sort of saw the writing on the wall and knew once we figured out how to utilize the character in the right way, and that was in no small part due to Hugh helping us. It was just this incredibly emotional, funny, joy-filled journey that we were all stoked to jump on.
Why did fans so badly want to see Deadpool and Wolverine on the screen together? I'm sure there's so many combos there could be. What makes this one so special?
Well, I think there are two reasons. One, in the comics, Deadpool and Wolverine have always had a great dynamic and a bit of a shared history with the Weapon X program. And in real life, Hugh and Ryan have such a fun, real-life friendship, but also online social rivalry and friendship. That combination of those two things is what has made this movie so anticipated and made us very, very thankful that Hugh wanted to come back and actually do this on the screen.
All honesty, it's a dream come true. The whole project, working with one of my best friends, directed by one of our best friends, in our favorite characters coming together finally. The whole thing feels surreal.
You know, the Time Variance Authority plays such a huge role in this film. Were they the real key to making this movie work with Deadpool and Wolverine being able to come together?
Absolutely. I think it was very important to us that we not undo the legacy of Logan in any way, in the movie Logan. And while we were in the midst of our multiverse saga and the Loki series, this idea from the comics, the Time Variance Authority, came up. And it's just such, number one, it's a fun, the way S.H.I.E.L.D. was a great element in our early movies and the early Avengers films as a bureaucratic organization to help the storyline. The TVA is, in my opinion, even more fun and more helpful at that. So you're absolutely right. And the first person I've spoken to has sort of correctly pointed out that was the key that allowed us to have a new version of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine without undoing the past.
Deadpool and Wolverine is slashing onto the big screen. Go check it out at Cinemark Theaters. You can get your tickets at Cinemark.com.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?